Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we got some recap news for the most part, and some interesting, small but interesting details today. So, we can start with the VCT, a quick one. We could talk about, just the biggest news. Oxy is unable to be playing for the next match due to family issues. So, Demon1 is stepping in. Now, we need to have a conversation about Demon1. Is he ran through?
I feel like if I speak, it's gonna sound a bit biased because of my previous views on him, but...
You should speak. You should say something. I want to hear from this guy.
Everyone praises him for that run on EG in 2023, right?
Yeah.
He was only good because of the team he had around him, and since then, he has not been able to replicate that success. Yes, he also had some challenges that he was dealing with in his personal life, but it's like the third year now, and we still have not seen it. So, the Demon1 praisers, what you remember is not the Demon1 that we will be seeing this year. So, let's not get our hopes up too high, but, of the options available, Demon1 was still probably one of the better options. That being said, Cloud9 will still be shit.
Yeah, don't expect a life-changing player to come.
But yeah, before any of you start, the Cloud9 is not making it to champs, okay? Cut it out.
Yeah, no.
Look at that. He looked right into his camera for that one.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, because that roster, everyone even know from the beginning, that roster was not doing anything. If I'm gonna be honest, let's be real.
Nah.
Here. So let's recap also Demon1. Since the EG run, that fucking by the way, he was on EG for not long. He was there for a year as a sub and as a bench player, and he was a 3-month run. That whole thing was a 3-month run that he had hype for, and he could not replicate it once. With NRG, failure. Leviathan, failure. He subbed in for DRG for one tournament, failure. He's now joining in for Cloud9. How is this man still employed?
His fan base is so loyal, because when he joined DRG, people expected DRG to make it all the way. What are we talking about here?
Wait,
one player can't carry you that hard.
Wait, so you're implying that his 3-month run doesn't give him top 3 player of all time status? Is that what we're trying to say?
I think I could pick up 4 Radiant players, and they could probably replicate the exact same thing we can do. So, no.
You think I could do it? I'm pretty much Radiant.
Yeah. But no, I don't think I don't understand why he still gets hype, even though he quite literally just had a 3-month hype and he could not do anything. He tried to shit talk Aspas for 1 year and he dropped an absolute stinker and he could not do anything against Aspas. And he is just now Aspas's bitch since then, and he's been his dog. So in my opinion, he has done nothing. Absolutely nothing since EG, and I wonder why he keeps getting signed. I feel like you can get a tier 2 player that could do so much better. I don't understand. Yes, so far he's only been going in because he's convenient enough, and that is it. That is the only reason he's coming out as a sub, because of convenience. If he was actually a good player, he probably would get signed by a team. If he was actually wanted on as a player, he probably already get signed. I don't understand why people can't get through that. But yeah, I don't understand that. Demon1 is the most overrated player to ever touch this game.
I have an interesting proposition then. If Demon1 has all this glaze for 3 months of his career, right? Who do you think is a player that deserves the glaze that doesn't have it? Who would you say maybe deserves it over him?
I think Jajima. I think he doesn't get
Jajima gets first. He
doesn't get great. I feel like he doesn't.
Someone in the shadows.
No. The other day, 2 days ago, I was having a debate with someone because he said that Jajima was top 2 flex players of all time, which I disagree with, by the way. First of all, I wouldn't classify Jajima as a flex player anymore. He's a duelist.
Yeah, but I think
he's not top 2. He's good, but he's not top 2.
I think he doesn't get glazed enough. I think in my opinion, he was more valuable than Demon1 in that EG run, by the way.
Yeah, 100%.
He was 100% more valuable and had more of an impact than Demon1 ever did. Demon1's PR team is just so good that if for some reason, no, like people don't think that Jojimo was like worth it. I'm sorry, but I do not believe that Jojimo gets enough glaze. I think he needs more because also he won 3 Americas in a row with G2. Yes, G2's team is stacked. I get it, but also the fact is he is also the main reason why that team is so fucking good. Okay? So I think he still does not get enough glaze till this day. And I feel like he is like still very underappreciated as a player. And I think he needs more praise, in my opinion. I really wish he would win another international title to really cement that. But if he wins another international title, I already think he's a top 10 player all time. Just him winning another international title. But yeah, I think he does not get enough glaze at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now we can switch on to VCL. So we played 2 matches last week. We lost against Sleepers. Unfortunately, we were playing with a sub. So we lost to Sleepers, but don't sleep on Sleepers.
They are the most slept on team so far. They have just come off of another
I ain't gonna lie.
upset. They beat Shopify Rebellion Black 2-1.
Dude, I think their title, like their name, like they're trying to say something.
Yeah, they walked in. It's like that Jack meme. It's like I can't, like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't familiar with their game. That was me with Sleepers. I was not familiar with their game at all. They were actually
Dude, okay. It wasn't close maps either, the maps they won. Map 1, 13-6. Map 3, 13-7. So, and this is against SRB. Keep in mind, this is
full
Ion,
roster.
this is Nature, Exa, Xander, Satellite.
They are not playing with a sub. This is their full roster.
Nope.
So, yeah.
So those of you who are hating on Core for week 1, where are you at?
Yeah, like
I know some of you are SRB fans.
I can't lie to you.
I know some of you are SRB fans.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. We got fucking cooked. I can't even cap. That was a slaughter. Map 1, we got 13-1. Map 2, we put up somewhat of a fight, but we still got beat up. Like that whole map.
But we had a sub.
Yeah, like it was not good. The academy teams, EG and NRG academy team did really well. They're 2-0 now, which is really, you know, they came in pretty hot, so they were expected to do pretty good, and they came in. Sad Esports, will this be the split that they don't fight for promotion relegation? We will see. Will they finally stop fighting for promotion relegation? Who knows? You know, this might be their year where they're not fighting for their lives.
They're not so sad anymore.
Yeah, it's not so sad anymore. There could be.
It might just be neutral esports.
Yeah.
Neutral esports.
They're never gonna be great esports or happy esports.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't say happy esports because that's already an org, so I have to find an in between. You know.
Yeah. We gotta go.
Joyful esports.
Yeah, joyful esports.
But that's never gonna happen. They're just
moderately excited esports.
They're just fucked. They're just fucked. I don't like that.
But VCL week 1 looks pretty good. I think so far, I think every team that is doing decent. I think minus Sleepers and Sad. I think everyone's pretty decent. I think M80 kind of came in like pretty hot. They're 1-1 right now.
They're 1-1. I think M80 are kind of underperforming.
I'm not gonna lie. On paper, this team looks great, but they did not look like it against NRG Academy. But NRG Academy again, they were the previous Maryville team. But yeah, they look amazing. NRG Academy.
I mean, statistically, they're the best, and I think it's justified because they look the best out of. Dude, everything they do feels so intentional and rehearsed. They have just been playing clean Valorant, so very fun watching them. What I will want to see now is an NRG Academy versus Sleepers matchup. I feel like that would be a banger game. Like,
I mean, it's it's either that or they go against Sad Esports. I think it's one of those two they go against. So we'll see that and who gets that. But yeah, I mean,
that's free. That's just free.
It's just free now. But yeah, no, I think for us is also our matchup. It might be either I think it's most likely looks like we might be going against Winthrop University, which I believe we kind of have a decent record against them for the most part.
I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine. I think now that we have a full roster and we use it against Invictus. I think we're there now. I think we're good. Because we actually looked a split, I'm not gonna lie, we looked a little shaky, but like when we went into Pearl, we looked confident. I think
Listen.
Well, I mean we started on attack on split, right? Like 2. We started
Yeah.
attacking on split. No, so I mean, that's why it looked shaky at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because because it's split on attack.
We have a tendency, I feel like,
and we also
always-
played a defense comp.
Yeah, we have a tendency. I think so far the two matches we played, we're playing very defensive comps. To be honest with you, I don't know how to feel about that. Just playing full defensive comp. Again, first match, you know, we're playing with a sub, very little practice. I understand that. Second map, I gotta see what we're gonna do with there. We were doing fine. Second matchup, again, as against Invictus, but I think we were doing good. Sleepers again, like they're a sleeper team. They got a sleeper build, but VCL so far looks pretty good. Yeah, next matches again. If you know, we'll see what next week. Again, we'll always play every Monday and Tuesday. It looks like now. I think we're playing 2 matches a week. If it repeats itself. So we'll see where we're going to go next week. It looks like we're going to go as Winthrop. So it's either Winthrop or Alliance, which is kind of funny. So it's one of those 2 teams that we're going to go against. But yeah, that's it for the VCL recap.
Any Deadlock fans in the chat?
Any Deadlock fans in the chat? Yeah, Deadlock came out. Yeah, Danny's actually the #1 Deadlock fan, by the way. He's almost 1,000
I don't
hours.
see any.
Bro, you laugh, but that shit right now is peaking at 70k player base, all right? I don't want to hear
How
it.
many players does League have every?
League is dying in 2 weeks, in 2 years, man. 2 years, the league is dead.
Let me
All right,
think.
no one is gonna be
League has like
playing League.
2 million players a day.
Yes, we're gonna take all the
We're
Chinese
getting there.
players.
It's so close. We're
Bro,
right there.
We are
It's a few more zeros.
We are stealing all of the Chinese player base, and they're all coming to Deadlock, and it's over for you guys. All right. But
You
yeah, no,
wish.
Deadlock came out with a massive update, basically overhauling everything with it. They came out with an
Again?
ARAM. Yeah, they overhauled a lot of things. They added 6 new heroes. Instead of the patron, which is like, for anybody know, the home base
The
for each
Nexus.
team. Yeah, instead of the Nexus being just a big floating head, it's actually like Titans, like actual massive Titans on there now, and it's designed that way. It's pretty sick. They also added for the casual base, people who want to casually play, they added an ARAM, like a 4v4 ARAM game mode. It's pretty interesting. It's like ARAM but roguelike. Like you just they give you a bunch of items and you pick it. You don't actually just pick your items. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they have it's similar in League. There's like regular ARAM, which is like just like mini Summoner's Rift, but then they have like this new one where it's like that. Like they give you random things that you pick from. Yeah, that's cool.
I literally like that. So it's something like that where it's like a cooldown and then you get to play that. So there's that whole thing situation. They revamped the whole map. They made it more like actually like it's not just boring walls. You get to play that. There's also like they did this last time for the 6 heroes where every time you play a match, you get a voting system and the community votes for every week which character gets released. So the 6 heroes are not actually released. Every week, the player base actually has to vote for it. So whoever gets the most vote, they release it. You play it, release it, play it, release it, play it, and that's how they work. So it's a voting system. So the community is actually involved. The other thing is they changed the UI of the characters. So if your character is low HP, the actual model of your character looks like it's getting beaten up.
Oh, that's funny.
So like they changed that. They changed a lot of things. The entire UI is changed. But yeah, this is like a massive update. But I do find it hilarious that Deadlock gets this, but CS got a map change, and the map was the only thing they changed about Anubis was, hey, we moved mid 10 centimeters to the right. So I can imagine Valve definitely has a favorite. It's not CS, by the way. I always like smile every time I see CS not getting love because it's kind of funny because that game makes them. I think last year they made them almost $700 million. So the fact that CS made Valve itself $700 million and they're just putting little to no effort to the game is fucking hilarious. So now I want to know like why do they do that? It's like why does Valve like not give a fuck about CS anymore? And it's kind of hilarious about that.
I guess 25 years of Counter-Strike, 20 or almost 26 is They're sick of it.
Where they draw the line.
Yeah.
But like, do you draw the line? Like, that's what I'm confused about. Like, what do you mean you draw the line? Like, you're making 7. That's like your moneymaker. Like, not your only moneymaker, but like that's making you most of your revenue.
Well, I mean, like
you telling me
that
you're not gonna...
stuff is all because of like the skins and stuff.
Yeah.
And the Steam market and stuff like that. So I mean, like, as long as they just like keep releasing new collections, like what they usually do, like 2 a year or something like that. I don't know.
They release some skins here and there, but they haven't released an operation in years.
Yeah, but so like as long as they just keep slowly putting skins in, people will keep buying them. So I guess it's literally just free money. If they never patch that game again, I'm sure it'll probably be self-sustaining for a while. But...
Yeah, and then also like because with Dota, I mean, I don't really follow Dota, but then I saw like they came out with a massive patch, and like literally it's like pages of like updates that came out, and I'm like, damn, Valve really is treating like CS as like their third child with like, I don't care anymore. Like they're just saying like, I don't care anymore. They're shifting all the way to Deadlock and Dota, and they just don't give a fuck about CS because they know that's just gonna get them money. And the player base is so dedicated that they could just release anything and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I find that hilarious that CS is kind of like Valve was kind of giving up in a way on CS. I mean, this is someone who loves TF2. They gave up on that game long time ago. They made the source engine open source. And then they're like, the community was like, all right, tell us what bugs there are and we'll fix it. Here you go. And that's it. That is all they've done with that game. So, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on over there. But I think that's it for the news with regards to everything. If you guys want to...
Update on who we're playing, by the way.
Oh, we found out who
we
we're
are playing M80.
Oh my goodness.
A big game.
It's free. It's actually just free.
Oh my god. M80?
I know Sadek agrees, but for he acts like
considering
he wants to make it fair.
Listen, last year I made a remark about a certain team from Pacific about being present at a tournament, so I will refrain from making comments about my org personally until after the game.
But yes, we are going up against M80. The number 1 seeded team in VCL. They are currently 1-1 also, but they are ranked number 1 in the VCL. But again, in VCL, everyone is beatable. There is nobody that's not beatable. Everyone bleeds. All right. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out the channel, QORgaming.com/shop. Make sure to check out the merchandise.
Use code QORcast.
Use code QORcast, and if you want any news about any updates regarding the anything regarding the Core Studio and everything, I also do want to emphasize.
Feel free to DM Danny on Twitter.
If you guys
me specifically,
if you guys haven't noticed, also by the way, we kind of rebranded. I don't know if you guys already saw it, but we are now considered Core Studio. So
it looks so much better, no? Like, look at this.
It actually does look a lot better. It's definitely a better coded, and we have like different font and everything. So the podcast is not leaving. We are just doing more now. So instead of just only posting the podcast, we are also posting other content regarding gaming. We're going to get other creators involved within the org. We're going to do other news segments. We're going to be doing a lot of different kind of videos. So don't expect only the podcast in this channel now. You're going to be expecting every kind of video, from gaming to tutorials to teaching other players how to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of different stuff going on throughout the year. Also, vlogs will be posted over here when we ever go to events. So that's going to be also a good, fun stuff to happen. But yeah, hope for 2026 will hopefully be a great year for us. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.